Chemical sector in India is the sunrise sector. We are today the sixth largest manufacturer of chemicals in the world and the third largest in Asia. The size of our chemical sector in India is today about $180 billion, and we are going at a 9 to 10% CAGR, with which by 2040 our size should be about 1 trillion by that year. And so it's a very remarkably high growth sector in India. The key drivers for the growth are the very rapid economic growth of the country, burgeoning middle class that is aspirational and ambitious, and also many geopolitical factors, the China plus one and the Europe plus one factors, with which the whole world is looking at India as being the driver from a consumption point as well as a manufacturing hub for chemicals in the world. Beyond these factors, I think the process innovation that happens in India is also an extremely critical factor for which, because of which India has maintained a pole position in the specialty chemical sector. For example, in agrochemicals or pharmaceutical intermediates, dyes and pigments, and areas such as this, where India today has a leadership position. And it's very important for India to maintain that leadership position. One of the reasons why we have that position is that our cost of capital in terms of cost of construction, machinery costs, for example, are low, as well as the operation cost. The OPEX is low because the labor costs are low, the utility costs are comparable, and so on. But I think beyond that, the innovation and the process innovation is a very key factor, which is going to be increasingly important for India to maintain its leadership position. And this is where the strong connect between R&D and industry becomes very, very important. In this connect between R&D and industry, there is from discovery, invention, and the whole innovation is really and truly climbing the technology readiness level ladder. For an R&D, a typical R&D in India, it is possible to get to about TRL 4 or 5, whereas the industrial clients usually wants technologies which are very ready. They are turnkey technologies at TRL 9 or 10. And therefore, there is this TRL valley of death between 5 to 9, where we fall short of. And it is in this technology, this valley of death of TRL, where collaboration between an R&D institute and an enabler, a process engineering company, which is enabling the translation and scale up of technology all the way to commercialization, is a very, very critical part of this whole value chain. And that is exactly where Chemdist comes in. Chemdist has excellent competencies and infrastructure in terms of taking technologies through the TRL levels, all the way to commercialization. They are extremely well connected, a very agile company, huge competencies in which are very complementary to what NCL can offer. NCL, for example, has been developing continuous flow synthesis processes for the last 15 plus years. And we are today considered even globally as one of the leading institutes in developing technologies for batch to continuous transition, where continuous flow synthesis is very important. We worked with very large number of clients, 100 plus clients in the last 15 years. And we increasingly find many more specialty chemical companies to come to us and wanting to move to continuous flow kind of new technologies. And this is where a collaboration between NCL and Chemdist, I think, can work magic, because where we do process innovation at laboratory scale can be quickly piloted and scaled up and taken to commercialization through the help of Chemdist. And therefore, I think this is a very truly complementary and a win-win situation. And I hope that this collaboration between NCL and Chemdist allows our specialty chemicals industry to become not just market leaders but also technology leaders, and that opens the door for technologies not only to be implemented in India but also abroad. We hope that some of the best technologies which are globally benchmarked and first in the world technologies developed through this NCL Chemdist combination can cross the boundaries of India and go elsewhere also. Right? I'm wishing this collaboration all the best, and we look forward to a great future in this joint activity between NCL and Chemdist.